Why, hello friends and loves. How are you all today? Welcome to Transformational Tuesday. I'll fix my lighting here a little bit. Boom! There we go. So, happy Tuesday. Can you believe, January, we're already in the 20s. We got like one more week. Woo! 2018 is already quite a gangbuster. Hi Deb, hi Elaine, so glad you're here. So as you know, I collect decks. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I collect card decks. So I have a collection, even just right here next to me, a few that I usually use for these videos. And the one that jumped out at me today is the Wisdom of Avalon. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually take a second to flip this screen here. This Wisdom of Avalon Oracle decks, these are really interesting. They actually bring in a lot of the earth elements that the angels don't bring in, or that the angel decks don't bring in. So they're really a unique deck. It leaves a lot to interpretation. So I'm really excited to connect with you with these cards specifically today, because I think that there's something really powerful and really magical moving through the energy, our collective energy, our collective unconscious, that's really starting to kind of overturn or underturn the earth. I don't know if you've been feeling it, but it's almost like there's been, like when you till soil in a garden to bring the nutrients back up to the top and just like really cycle and circle everything, I really feel like that's what's happening. On a collective level, there's a lot of our under stuff, our shadow stuff, our painful memories and experiences and that sort of thing that's coming up that really starts to purge things in a different sort of way. So I'm feeling these Wisdom of Avalon cards are really going to help us connect in with Mama Gaia or Mother Earth, some of even animal medicine that's coming through here, and we'll just interpret together. As you saw in the caption, what's blocking you? Let's move through some blocks this morning. Where are you stuck? Where are you feeling confused? Where are you feeling that things aren't working for you? What's getting in the way? So as you're looking at that part that's like, ooh, what's getting in the way? Let's get rid of it. Let's move through so you can continue to grow, so you can continue to thrive into the power of your own potential. All right, and so remembering these are the Transformational Tuesday cards. What we're looking at here is we're doing a collective reading. For those of you who have not joined in before, we're doing a collective reading so that everybody who's participating, everybody that's watching is going to have a resonance with the three cards that I pull here. And so you have to really be your own guru. You have to be your own teacher in figuring out and seeing how this relates to you in your life. Star, I know I'm a rock star, but my self-talk is so bad. Work on it, girlfriend. Work on it, work on it, work on it, work on it. You are the only one that has control over that. So be sure to work on that. And really what it does is I literally, when I find myself there, I stop, reframe, stop, reframe, stop, reframe. Just figure out how to kind of cycle those wheels, because you literally have to recreate different neuro bridges. There's actually a lot of science out there that talks about the neural pathways that are created through complaining, through negative self-talk, through thinking in that sort of way that can be really detrimental, but we can, and we do have the power and ability to shift and change that. All right, so as you've seen, I've been shuffling this deck this whole time we've been talking, really just getting the energy infused of who it is that's watching, who is it who is meant to receive these messages, and that was easy. I think that was like the easiest Transformational Tuesday pull I've had. All right, so the first card we have here is the Owl. So deception and wisdom. What this is showing me really and truly, I love that I'm seeing I have fear I can't let go of in the negative self-talk. The deception and wisdom. Who is deceiving you? Your mind. Your mind is deceiving you. Your mind is showing you or telling you that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you're not worth it, that you don't have anything going for you. This is all deception. And our mind, our egoic mind, is really, really good at deceiving us. Our egoic mind is really good at saying, I don't think you can do that, mostly out of fear. I saw the word fear up here too. So the wisdom here, and I'll put this up so you can see it. I love that this is also the number 13, which we know holds some superstitious some superstitious energy, and it also holds the cycle, not of the Gregorian calendar as we use, but of the cycle of the zodiac. So really interesting, the number 13 here, and also stepping into your wisdom. So the wisdom is seeing where you are deceiving yourself, seeing where you are lying to yourself, quite literally looking at where are you telling yourself that you are undervalued, that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve something better, and how is it that you can bring your wisdom. And where I see wisdom, it really is the heart consciousness. I think that that is something that gets really overlooked, is that we have the consciousness of our brain, of our mind, but where the real intense, the power-packed consciousness really comes from our heart, which is why there's so many songs. It's follow your heart. Really and truly, it's where the intuitive, the creative, the ambition, the drive, the motivation, all of that, it comes from the power of your own heart. So that wisdom, it's listening and learning how to let the mind, the constructs of your mind, your self-doubt, your insecurities, your fear, these are all ego-driven. Then you tune into the wisdom. Your wisdom is going to help you move through that to see what you are actually here to do. So what are you actually here to do? Really tune into that. See what's working for you. You are here to do something greater than what you're doing right now. I can guarantee you that. Guarantee you that there's more for you in this life than the life that you're living. Meow. Okay, so looking at here, birth and rebirth. This is, I love the coupling of these cards. We have the owl, then we go into birth and rebirth, and this one also holding the value of the number 50. I love that that's, I mean, it's so beautiful because in our own system, right, 100 is, we go 0 to 10, so 5 is halfway through, 0 to 100, 50 is halfway through. There's a halfway point of this birth and rebirth. So being able to see also for yourself that in your deception, when you're choosing to believe the lies that you are telling yourself to be true about you, and this can also be lies that you're telling yourself to be true about somebody else. Let's say that somebody else is treating you like garbage, they're walking all over you, and blah, 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 and you just choose to continue to make excuses for them, so that you don't have to change, so that you don't have to stand up for yourself, so that you don't have to really show up for yourself. So the deception and the birth and the rebirth, this is also death. This is a death of the old. This is a death of what isn't working for you. This is a death of the deception, letting that deception fall away because it's not serving you. The deception that your mind is telling you to be true about yourself is what is holding you back. It absolutely is what's holding you back. So this birth and rebirth card, what I'm seeing here is that there is that painful growth period that we go through when there's a molting that's happening. And now I feel it when I go through big spurts, big growth periods, is that there's a molting. The people in my life change. The circumstances in my life change. Sometimes the people that I'm working with start to change. And so that molting is when you start to outgrow circumstances and situations. So knowing that that birth and rebirth is happening, it's that you have to shed the skin that's been holding you, that's been nurturing you up until that point. So it's up to you to really step forward and decide, yes, I want something new. I want something different. I want something better for myself. So tuning into your heart, this is again, your heart consciousness, the wisdom that is within that is going to help you step into that role. So yes, please, and thank you. All right. Ooh, and the swan. Love that we're bringing in some water here. The swan, transformation and trusting the psychic gifts. I love that this is coming out in the process for me of relaunching the Earth Angels program, the full year program. I'm about to graduate the 2017 next week in Sedona. Now this week coming up, still have spot for a few more for the Earth Angels program, but that transformation and trusting the psychic gifts. This is something that is so, I think in the work that I do, I'm trying to get this angle right here. In the work that I do, in the work that I have been doing, it's really interesting and funny to hear people say, well, I'm psychic, or I'm sensitive, or I'm an empath, or I talk to, or I see beings or guides, or, people who have died, but I'm not psychic, but I'm not a medium. That's exactly what that means. That is exactly what that means. And so even if the word psychic triggers you, because I know that the word psychic has a whole lot of stigma on it, and it's part of my own personal mission to help us just become comfortable with that, because it is my true belief that we all have psychic abilities. The reason for that, and I'm going to break it down for you really simply, the reason for that is because you are a spirit before you are a human. You are an energy being. You are an energetic ball of consciousness before you are a human being. So before you come into this planet, before you come into utero, before the moment of conception, you have an energetic consciousness to you that comes into your body. So our conscious mind, that is the deception. Our conscious mind, oftentimes we come in through amnesia, meaning we cannot remember where we came from. So if we go, we can't remember where we came from, what's really important is that you can also see that your energetic body, your energetic being, has the awareness and the consciousness of how to work with energy. So it's very simple. And I know that I just kind of went around the world here, but it's very, very simple. You are an energetic being before you are a human. So when you connect in with that energetic consciousness of your own self, you can really start to learn to trust your psychic gifts. So all of these cards, they marry so beautifully to each other. We have the Owl of Deception and Wisdom. So the deception being your mind, not allowing yourself to see or remember where it is that you came from. You have the consciousness or the wisdom of your heart that does know the difference, that can shift, that can see that. Then we have the birth and rebirth. So shifting your energy, shifting your direction in such a beautiful way that you can actually see that there's something more for you. Absolutely something more for you. This symbol to me also kind of reminds me of the shape of a pregnant woman. You see those like ancient fertility dolls, very simple form, but that birth and rebirth is really showing the fertility of creativity as well. So really, really exciting. Then we have the swan, transformation, trusting of your psychic gifts, your intuition, your energetic awareness is really what it comes down to, is understanding energy. And you can feel it everywhere. So understanding that is what's going to really bring a whole new consciousness and a whole new world into your life. So I hope that you found something out of this, because I'm telling you, the winds of transformation are in the air. You are feeling it. You are tuned into it. You're watching this because you're feeling the transformation come from within. And there's something really beautiful and really wonderful about that for you. So if you want to take that, really, really take that to the next level. If you are an entrepreneur, if you have your own business working with your creative arts in a way that is fulfilling to your heart, in a way where you are working with clients or you're working in the creative arts, that you're making things as an artist as well, definitely private message me and talk to me about the Earth Angels program. It is a full year program. It is a commitment. It's going to change your life. I can guarantee you that. It will change your life in the most extraordinary ways, because it is going to push you out of your own money blocks, feeling that you aren't worth it, feeling that you aren't worthy, that there isn't enough for you, that you aren't deserving, all of that. We're going to push you through those so that you can actually really step into the role of service. And oftentimes that role of service means being a role model. It doesn't have to mean really helping people through their own stuff, but it can be being a role model, being an inspiration. I'm going to teach you how to be an inspiration. I'm going to teach you how to get your message out there. I'm going to teach you how to get noticed so that you can actually make a significant difference with this life that you have. Because you are watching this, I know you're meant to hear this message. So the Earth Angels program, like I said, it's a full year training. It's about really building a platform on social media, creating and building a following, all of the energy and all of the information that's coming through you. It's coming to a pinnacle. You're starting to feel that there's a boiling point, or you're hitting a ceiling, or you don't really know what else is left for you. I'm telling you, the Earth Angels program is for you. If you're feeling the pull right now, message me. Private message me about it. There is an application. I'll send you the application, and that way we know it's a fit. Worst case scenario, we send you the application and it just, maybe it isn't a right fit at this time, and there's no harm, no foul. So you really have absolutely nothing to lose. If you're feeling that pull, give me a heads up, send me a private message. Jeannie, I saw your message here. Hello, Samantha. Everything is energy, even our bodies. Science is only just now realizing this. Yes, I completely agree. I call it a beautiful marriage. And that science is, yes, coupling with the energetic understanding, the conscious awareness. We now actually have the technology to measure energetic frequencies, our auras. We have so much technology that's just now starting to marry that. So think of where we're going to be in 5 years. Think of where we're going to be in 20 years. You want to be ahead of this curve and ahead of this wave, I promise you. Promise you. So the sooner you get on board with developing your psychic abilities, the sooner you get on board with checking in with your energy, really and truly let yourself sit in with it. Let yourself acknowledge it, that you have so much more to yourself than you know right now. Stephen, I also see you. Is your energy all over the place? Feeling pretty grounded right now. Yours is going nuts. I have lots of anxiety, which you've never had before. So, Stephen, thank you for saying that. Thank you for bringing it up. Yes, I personally do know that I have that effect on some people. And that effect oftentimes is that the energy that's going nuts, the energy, the anxiety that you're feeling that is pulsing and moving through your body is the energy that is the deception. It is a deception of what it is that you're capable of doing. And so the anxiety of what you've believed to be true about yourself up until this point is now starting to break down. It really, really is an absolutely beautiful thing. Let it break down. Let yourself feel into the anxiety and just know it is just energy. It will move through. You're not going to get stuck in it. So it's really, like I said, I admire you for speaking up. I admire you for saying that, because oftentimes people feel that and they don't tune into it. So whatever it is that's coming up for you, whether it be anxiety or excitement or whatever it is, as you're listening to this, let yourself, yes, Kia, you find that you get anxiety when you're not owning your gifts. Stephen, that's exactly what I'm talking about here. So really tune into that. You can set yourself free. You can release your own blocks and really tune into what is meant for you. So again, if you're feeling the pull or the call for the Earth Angels program, private message me. One more bonus, really exciting, is that by February 1st, my prices for the Intuitive Connection Academy are going to increase, meaning you have one more week to tune into it at the price that it's at. Now, the Intuitive Connection Academy is my monthly membership site. This monthly membership site is, I do a live class every month. I record a meditation, and then I also do a live Q&A based on the topic that we're doing, and that's in a small, intimate group. So you actually have time to ask me your personal questions, whatever it is where you are blocked, all of these things. It is, and there's so many more bonuses. So it really is an extraordinary opportunity. I'll go ahead and put the link in the comments here so that you can tune into it. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. There you go. So the link is in the comments there. Definitely tune into it. Like I said, the price is about to increase by February 1st. If you join in now, you are grandfathered in for the duration, for the life cycle of the Intuitive Connection Academy. So tune in, jump on board, be a part of it. We would love to have you. So with that, I hope you got so much out of this. Remember to like, share, comment, tell me what's going on with yourself. I'd love to get to know you. And let's just start building a relationship. I'm so thankful that you've spent this time with me today. I really am so blessed and so honored. So thank you so much. And again, remember, Transformational Tuesdays every Tuesday at 9 with me, Psychic Medium Samantha Faye. All right, ciao, my friends. Mwah. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will be connecting with you soon.